HD. Make sure to subscribe, the truth we won't hide. Make sure to listen, you got facts you don't wanna be missing. Yeah. Once you get the truth, don't lose it. Freedom and knowledge, do not abuse it. Salvation is a gift, but you can lose it. If you hear this, you in the place to be. Make sure you like and subscribe to Judah TV HD. Music by Mr. Talk of It. Why here to give you good vibes.
When the Torah says that Elohim made two great lights, that's exactly what he means. There's a greater light. There's no light in the heavens greater than the sun, which gives the sun for a light by day. You have the greater light, which is the sun, and you have that lesser light, which is the moon. And let them be for signs. Okay? After he laid that out in verse 15, the first thing that he teaches us about these luminaries is that they are going to be for signs. Not just any old sign. These are strong signs. In other words, this is something that we have to pay attention to. You'll see that the Sabbath is different. And I'm emphasizing that because you have some people who believe that the Sabbath is also determined by the moon. But in actuality, it's not. Because our focal point is the luminaries today. Right? Sun, moon, and stars, which are also given for appointed times. Right? So what does that mean for us? What that means is that in order for us to observe the high holy days that the Most High commanded in Leviticus 23, we have to look at the sun, moon, and the stars as being the natural clock in the sky. That's what it is. He specifically said that these luminaries were given for signs, for seasons, but then he also says, and for days and years. They were given to determine the day, they were given to determine the year, they were given to determine when we keep these appointed times. The sun, the moon, and stars, not the vegetation that was created on the third day. Nothing in that passage indicated that the vegetation was supposed to be used. But when it comes to these appointed times, you know what he wanted us to do? He didn't want us to look to the earth, he wanted us to look to the heavens. He's teaching us something. He says, for sun, moon, and stars being bright and sent to do their offices are obedient.
Bruh.
All praises to the Most High. Most High. All praises to
In Scripture, God calls upon heaven and earth as witnesses to his covenant and his creation. The sun, moon, and stars serve as signs of divine order and time, guiding the natural world. The sun specifically rules the day, as stated in Genesis 1 verse 16, marking the beginning of daylight and the rule of light. The moon, on the other hand, governs the night. To start the day at sunset, which is traditionally the evening, is a misunderstanding of this order. The evening marks the end of the day, and the onset of night, which the moon governs, signifies the end of daylight and the arrival of darkness. Thus, the correct understanding is that the day begins with sunrise, not sunset, aligning with the natural order established by God.